Hello there, my name is McHorse, and welcome to Aperture tutorial series. This is episode number 5, and in this video I'll show you basics of camera modifiers. Camera modifiers are special units that can be attached either to camera fixtures or camera profiles. What they do is post-process the camera work and add some extra features to the camera work. Some examples of camera modifiers are adding shake, smoothing out the movement, making camera attached or look at some entity, and etc. Camera modifiers can be managed in the modifiers panel, which can be opened by clicking the icon in the top right corner or pressing the N key. If a camera fixture is selected in the timeline bar, then you will be managing camera modifiers for selected camera fixture. However, if no camera fixture selected, then you'll be editing camera profiles modifiers. You can deselect a camera fixture by pressing D key. In this video, I'll show you only basic camera modifiers: shake, drag, angle and translate. Let's add a shake modifier first. Shake modifier allows you to add a shake to the camera. There are a couple of fields here: shake amount, and active elements. Shake determines the frequency of the shake. The lower the value, the faster the shake, while shake amount determines how much camera shakes. The active control element allows you to toggle which camera properties will be affected by the shake. So let's set up some camera shake with 2 different shake modifiers, which will make the camera interesting. Angle and translate modifiers are quite self-explanatory. They're not really useful by themselves, but rather act as utility modifiers for other modifiers. Translate modifier allows you to shift camera's position by given amount. Let's say you set up a path. It looks awesome, but unfortunately, it's 2 blocks off, and you have 10 points in the path. You can add a translate modifier, and shift the whole thing by 2 blocks on x-axis. The rest should be self-explanatory. Angle modifier allows you to shift camera angles. That is, you can add a little bit of your pitch, roll or FOV. It works in the similar way as translate modifier, but only with angles. And finally, the last modifier I'm going to showcase in this video is drag modifier. It allows you to smooth out any property of the camera. The factor field determines how smoothly it is going to work, where 1 is no smoothing, and as the value goes down, it becomes much slower and smoother. This modifier can have an interesting effect when added to camera profile with lots of idle fixtures. Those are the basic modifiers. I'll cover advanced modifiers in another video. Now that we have a couple of camera modifiers added, there are extra buttons which you can use to manage modifiers. X button allows you to remove modifiers. The lock button allows you to disable and enable the modifier. You can check this way if you like the modifier or not without removing it. The up and down icons allow you to change the position of modifiers in the list. Different order of modifiers can have a different result on the picture, so this feature is handy in some situations. And finally, the last button allows you to copy a modifier. You can paste copied modifier by clicking on the paste button in the top bar, the one near add modifier plus icon. Well, that's basically it about modifier management. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.